Fred the Frog found a flute in a green field.
I want to know how to play this flute,
said Fred.
I will phone Philip the Dolphin. He might know.
Philip was jumping in and out of the blue sea when Fred rang him.
Put all of your fingers on the flute holes and then puff into it,
said Philip.
Thank you. That sounds like fun,
said Fred. Fred put his fingers on the flute and puffed into it, but it did not make any noise. He was sad and said,
Why won't this fine flute make any sound?
Fred picked up his phone again and said,
I want to play this flute, and Huff the Puffin might know why I cannot.
Huff was flying over a big farm when Fred rang her.
Look at the flute, and you might find something jammed into a hole,
said Huff. Fred looked at the flute and found a fat flea having a nap in one of the holes.
How did this fat flea fit into the flute, and how can I get it out?
said Fred. He picked up his phone again and said,
I want to play this flute, and Finn the Fox might know how to fix it.
Finn was sitting in a car in fast traffic when Fred rang.
Tap the flute on the ground, and the fat flea might come out of the hole,
said Finn. Fred tapped the flute on the field, and out fell the fat flea.
That was a bit rough,
said the fat flea.
I was trying to have a nap, and you woke me.
I want to play this flute, but I cannot while you are napping in it,
said Fred.
It looked like a good bed to me, and I did not know it was a flute,
said the flea. Then she said to Fred,
Can you play it for me?
Fred put his fingers on the flute and puffed. It made a loud noise, but it sounded bad.
It is quite tough to play a flute,
said Fred. The fat flea said,
Puff it with a soft breath.
Fred puffed the flute with a soft breath, and it made a nice sound.
Thank you for your help,
said Fred. The fat flea found a green leaf in the field and said,
This is a good bed for a nap. I would like you to puff the flute for me while I have a nap.